Good evening, race fans. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. I am back from vacation. Again, sorry for missing last week, but hey, got to take a break sometime, and unfortunately, it overlapped with a race. So hey, no worries. Had a lovely vacation. We are currently watching the starting grid form up here. I was hoping that they would. Oh, there we go. We are just starting now. It's going to be a short pace lap as they were just to ease up on possibility of crashes. They're going to start between turn 6 and 7. Speaking of the starting grid, Team Reedy takes first flight. Second, Wagonator, Crafty Budman, One Big Man, Yansan Sand, Sierra XR8 in the 7th, Dat Trashman, Demon Child, Springa, Schleprock, Strife, 110 Octane, Optimizer, Sia 2004, Smackmatic, Fusion, Sedlum, Gorilla Panic, Patriot, Rob Loves Cards, Wildman, and Schneb 108, who is new to the series. Welcome to the series. As we will go hop on over to the drink cam. Not super familiar with the track. It's been many years since I've run on this. The last time would be in Forza 4 ? So I'm gonna have to take a stab at which corner is what based on the really crappy camera angles. I think that was turn 5, and they're heading down towards turn 6. So after turn 6, they will be starting the race. Little note here. Thanks for the little point out there, Fusion. But Team Reedy took first place, or to pole position, sorry, by 5/1000ths of a second over flight. So, and the race appears to be off. Hooray! Drink cam, of course. Being in New Brunswick all week, I did not get any Olin, so they don't sell it up there, a little dry on it, so we will be drinking that tonight. We, as always, will spend a couple seconds with the pole setter and then pop back a little further in field because that's where the action tends to happen. Oh, there is a big wreck in the back. Not sure who that was because it was quite far back. We'll pop back to 10th with Demon Child to see if we get a view of what's going on, and no, we can't. Looking at the list, I would have to say maybe Strife might have been part of that, and Patriot, if I had to take a wild guess. We will hop up to 7th place with Dat Trashman, as he has Sierra on his rear bumper. The track, of course, part of just a small snippet of the full LeMans track. It's a very well-known track that's used for the 24 hours of LeMans. Go figure. We have 11 corners in this one, and it is 2.57 miles long, according to this track map from 2006. So whether they've done something to it since, who knows? That was the best map I could find, so we're going with it. Sierra looking on the inside of Trashman and a little rub. Oh, and I'm watching the wrong screen in. Sierra sneaks by on the outside of that corner. That was a chicane. That was the final chicane, so that was turn 11. As they head down the front stretch. Bringa is now all over the bumper of Trashman as well. Weight penalties, horsepower penalties. Schleprock, Team Rady, Sierra, Wagonator, Flight, Crashman, and One Big Man are all running 5 horsepower penalties. Schleprock, the biggest of the, he's at 1.9. He may bump up to 10% here if he does well this race. Looks like these drivers have kind of spaced themselves out a little bit, so what we're going to do is pop on up to 5th with One Big Man. One Big Man, that looks like a new livery, battery tender. I like it, looks nice. And if it's not, then my apologies. I obviously don't spend enough time staring at your car because you're usually way out front. So far, running order, Team Reedy still out in front, followed by Flight. Our Flight will actually pop up to our Flight, who is actually right on Team Reedy's rear bumper. Yeah, see, right there, right on his bumper. Will he look on the inside coming through turn 3? As they head on down towards turn 4. I think that's... no, I got that wrong again. That must be turn 5 there. So hard to tell with these really tight camera views. Oh, as Team Reedy goes wide, but is it able to hold on to that spot? Yes, he holds on to that spot. We're gonna stick with this action for a little while since they're the leaders. I'm gonna try and figure out where the heck they are on track. Really, I should have ran a few laps just to get used to the corners so I could easily identify them. But after driving for 5 hours today to get home, sweltering heat and unpacking, I'm pretty exhausted. So. Alright, here we go. They're coming across the start-finish line. We're running 19 laps, I believe, with this, and I haven't started my timers, so it's not like the timer's done any good. Oh, his light's looking on the inside, but runs out of room going into turn 2. Through turn 3. The Dunlop sign, yeah. So I was right the last lap there, as they come around into turn 4. And into 5, it's like this little switchback between turn 3 and turn 6. Back and forth, snaking up the track. So that would be turn 6, I do believe. We have a big long straightaway here as I head into turn 7. Then back through turn 8. According to this track map, turn 7 and 8 is called Chemin au Boeuf, which means street of beef. I won't ask because I don't really want to know. As they come through turn 11, and back on the start and finish line. pop back to, oh, let's say Schleprock back in 11th. Schleprock looks like he's had some minor to major contact. Front bumper slipped a little wonky there. Followed by Sia back in 12th as they head on into turn 4, La Chapelle. Back in 14th is 110 Octane, and he's got some major damage on the front of that car as well. Looks like Optimizer is trying to make a move up, slightly up ahead there on Sia, so we'll just take a quick peek on that. Looking on the inside, but that Nissan definitely has the top end as he pulls away on the straight. Looking again. Oh! That was a close call. 110 had to pile onto the brakes there. But he is all over the back bumper of Optimizer. It's a good little three-way battle we got going here. As they string things out just a little bit. That Camaro must have the top end over the STI. Then again, there's and a lockup by Sia. Doesn't cost them. Oh, his Optimizer pushes 110. It's a little wide. 110 is able to get in underneath him and has the line going in through the inside of the corner. Is able to take that place, but Optimizer is looking to get it back as 110 goes wide and is given the opportunity back to Optimizer. But 110 is still able to hold on to that position. He's able to cut back and get the gas down. Alright, seems like that battle is subsided for a little bit, so we will go on up to 6 with Yan San San in the Dynamax Lexus. I promised Yan San that I would not break out the whiteboard today, so I'm not breaking out the whiteboard for him. It's here, but I'm not going to do it. Looks like he's running pretty much alone there in 5th. Party by himself, but there is what looks to be a little battle going on in front of him with Crafty Budman and Wagonator. So we'll pop on up to that. Oh, that went down the wrong way. Oh, dude. Well, we have a little bit of time. We are going to look at the current standings. Schleprock in the lead by 3 points over Team Rainy. Flight, then Wagonator, Trashman, Yan San San, Sierra, 110, Springa, Crafty Budman, Demon Child, and Strife both locked in at 74 points, 110, 4Cam, and Optimizer. Speaking of points, last week's race at Monza that I missed, finishing results. Schleprock taking the podium, followed by Wagonator and Trashman. Strife in 4th, Crafty Budman 5th, Flight 6, Sierra 7th, Orcam 8th, 110 9th, and Yansan rounding out the top 10 of that race. From reading the forum, there was sounded like a few issues off the start. A few crashes here and there, or bumps or whatever. Other than that, I didn't have a chance to finish reading the forums, as, like I said, I just recently got back into town. Here with Springa, who has a mildly damaged Camaro. Front end's looking all puckery, even more so than usual for a Camaro. As they round turn 4, or down into turn 4. I don't mind that view. You get a half decent look at what's going on track. See if there's anything going on behind them or in front. Back to 10th with Demon Child. He's not too far behind Trashman. And Schleprock is not far behind him either. Oh, as Trashman goes very wide. But Demon Child is not able to capitalize on that. Certainly got him closer, and he's looking up the inside. It turns into the outside, and he's not going to be able to make that pass there. As they come around the final corner on the start back straight. Start finish line, whatever. As they round turn 1, the Dunlop curve. And head on in towards the Dunlop chicane, turn 2, 3. Still looking in there, but just doesn't have the room, doesn't have the cornering to get past Trashman. Not sure how far we are into this race, as again I have no timer, not like it's ever helped before. Let's pop on back to that battle with... Oh, Sia has fallen back to 14th. Crafty Budman is up to 13th. And Optimizer is 12th now. So that has changed around a little bit. What happened to 110? Where is 110 in all of this? He is up to 10th currently. Now I'm not sure if pit stops have started to happen or not. Go on back to 23rd with the new to the series, Neb 108. It looks like he is being lapped by, that is the leaders behind him. We'll stick with this for a minute, just so we actually see some passing going on. I know it's a lap car and all, but hey, it's passing. And very well done, very well done. Just let the leaders pass, they're in intense battle, well done. Up in 20th, Wildman CB, who is in the pit. So yes, we have started the pit stop window, or entered the pit stop window. Ooh, avert your eyes. Nobody needs to see that. This is PG. PG. Wonder what's going to happen when they pull out of the pits, though. Are they still going to be inside each other? No, that looks like Rob Loves Cars got the better of that as he was behind. I think he was behind Wildman. No, actually, I think he was ahead of him, so never mind. That would be Sedlum behind them as well. We'll pop back up to, let's see, 10th. We'll go to 10th with Patriot. Who's driving the Audi now, as he enters the pits as well. So we won't bother with that. Back up to first place with Team Reedy. He's pulled out a bit of a gap on Flight. While we are going through this pit stop window, let's just pull up those prizes again that are most generously being donated by Demon Child. The first place in the series will get a $50 gift card to the end of the shop. Second place, 25. Third place, 15. And there's a random wild card draw as well for those that have shown up for the series. Ooh. As Team Reedy breaks loose a little there. I do believe Flight has now popped into the pits for his pit stop. As that puts Wagonator up to second. Flight in third, so is he in the pits? Yes, he is in the pits. As I thought. I didn't miss anything good. I'd be kind of pissed off if I missed something while I was looking at the IMSA store. We'll follow Flight as he comes out of the pits. Somebody has not been kind to those cones. What did they ever do to you? Again, stunning job on that Stars Laboratories paint job. I think I've mentioned this before, but in order to build that, you need to do what's called a knockout. You need to build all those letters in reverse, along with the star graphic, for it to show through in Forza like that. So, a lot of hard work went into that. Back to 13th with Strife. It is Ray Bestos. Mustang. He's actually pretty close to 110 there as well. A little Chevy and Ford battle going on, maybe? Let's see what happens here. Stick with us for a little bit and see if Strife is able to gain hear all the squealing of tires. With a close-up like this, you're like, oh, what's going on in front? Obviously something, because he is now all over the back at 110. Sounds like that Camaro is pushing a bit through those corners. Doesn't quite have the cornering capabilities. Mind you, it is Forza, and all you have to do is touch the thumbstick to turn, and all these squealing noises come out. So, as Strife gets a little bit loose coming out of the turn 3. Back to 17th with Fusion. The Jack Daniels Porsche. He has changed his livery because that used to have K&N. My graphic has not been updated. Oh, somebody went wide in the back. Caught a glimpse of that. That is Macmatic is behind him. There is Gorilla Panic right behind him as well. So, oh, as Gorilla Panic shoots up the inside, is able to hold on to that position? No. Looking again, but he's too far back. Fusion runs wide and gives the position to Smackmatic. We'll actually go back to Fusion then, so we don't have to listen to this. Oh, and looks like Fusion may have caught the rear bumper of Smackmatic. All is well, no harm, no foul. Gorilla Panic trying to get in on this. This is a battle for 17th. And it looks as Fusion goes a little wide again. I think this is going to kind of just even itself out for a little while. Although that was quite a bit of smoke coming off of Smackmatic's car. So we will see what else is going on the track here. Down in 20th, Rob Love Cars, as he is drifting around that corner. He has Sedlum right behind him, as they are gaining on Gorilla Panic and lunging up the inside. I'm not sure if there's something wrong with Gorilla Panic's car, but it looked way off pace there. Or it could have been just a mistake as well. Heavy damage on that poor Mustang. As they head down the start-finish line again, down towards turn 1. All right. And in usual fashion, I have missed a pass, of course. Flight is currently out front first, followed by Team Reedy. Battles. So let's do a quick rundown of the current positions. First Flight, followed by Team Reedy, Wagonator in third, Crafty Budman fourth, Jansen's in fifth, Sierra XR8 sixth. One big man and currently running seventh, Springa in eighth, Demon Child ninth, Schleprock 10th, 11th is Trashman, 12th 110 Octane, 13th Strife, 14th Optimizer, 15th Sia, 16th Patriot, 17th Smackmatic, 18th Fusion, 19th Gorilla Panic, Rob Love Cars in 20th, Sedlum 21st, Wildman CB in 22nd, and last but not least, Schneb 102. So we'll pop to fourth with Crafty Budman. As I am trying to unlock, there we go, my laptop so I can see the track map again. Jansen's in, not too far behind him there. So we battle for fourth, possibly. Between the Lexuses, however you want to say it. Still quite a bit of gap there, so let's pop back to seventh with one big man. Springer behind him. No idea what lap we're on either. A little wide. Coming into turn 3. Oh, look, they've added lens flare too. Forza has to the replay. One of my most loathed filters in Photoshop. One of those ones that seem to get overused, like the bevel boss. Funny, the audio goes really quiet there. Not sure why that is, but hey. Back up to fifth with Jansen. Let's see if he's any closer to Crafty Budman. No, he's about the same. Up to second with Team Reedy, just to see where this battle's at. He's a little wide. Rumble strip's gonna upset that car a bit. Oh, as Wagonator sneaks past, I caught something. I caught something important. Be proud of me. I thought his car, Team Reedy's car looked a little squirrely coming out of that corner, and obviously cost him some time as Wagonator was able to sneak on past. Actually, some half decent racing going on here. Some good battles. I don't mean the half decent racing as in, you know, these guys are not being complete asshats. I mean it as in there's some good battles going on between some cars. So there's interesting things to see. Unlike 2 weeks ago at Nürburgring, where you couldn't see a thing. And I missed a very important crash at the beginning of the race where there's a lag issue, and flight got T-boned in turn 1 on lap 1. So, and honestly, with the dark setting and from the bad camera view, I completely missed it. It just looked like Flight had gone squirrely himself. You couldn't even see the car that had hit him. So, oh, as Team Reedy makes a lunge up the inside, is he able to hold on to that position? Coming out of the corner, he's going to have the proper line going to turn 3. And he is able to gain the position back 1 lap later at the same spot where he lost it the lap earlier. There's that lens flare again popping up. Hooray. So some nice driving by Team Reedy. As Wagonator is looking up the inside of turn 5 and is able to take that position back. Fantastic side-by-side racing here, and note that there was absolutely no contact between any of those passes. Team Reedy obviously has not given up yet, though. Looks like Wagonator got a great launch at a turn 6 as he was able to put a little bit of distance between him and Team Reedy. I hope these aren't driver tires. All this great action is just driver tires actually driving properly. I got a feeling it is, because that right there. It's so hard to tell. Oh, I want to say that this is good close racing, and no, it can't be. Car going off like that. Unless there's some sort of disconnect. I got a feeling we'll be seeing the Forza window popping up very shortly. Let's showing Wagonator as where did he go? Showing him in second. So yeah, the race is over. So let's do a rundown. First, our Flight, second, Wagonator, Team Reedy in third, Crafty Bugman fourth, Jensen in fifth, Sierra 6, One Big Man 7th, Springa in 8th, Demon Child 9th, Schleprock finishing 10th, That Trashman 11th, 110 Octane 12th, Strife 13th, Optimizer 14th, Sia 2004 in 15th, Smackmatic 16th, Fusion 14th and 17th, Patriot gets 18th, 19th, Gorilla Panic 20th, Sedlum, Rob Loves Cars 21st, Wildman CB in 22nd, Schneb 108 in 23rd. Ugh. Mouthful each and every one of those names. This will follow Flight's Drivatar here as he has a great little battle going with Team Reedy's Drivatar. Next week we are going to be at Sonoma Raceway full circuit on July 31st. Again, I am not going to be here. That is a long weekend here in Canada. And so yeah, sorry guys, unless you want to bump that out a week, I will not be here. So I will be back in time for Silverstone on the 7th of August. Trying to think what else needs to be said. Oh, look at that car in the middle of the track, looking the wrong way. That's some professional driver-tiring right there. As the Forza symbol pops up, and we are finished for another week. Congrats to the winners. Sorry if I missed anything important. And I hear my wife coming, so I'm going to call it a night at that, and we'll talk to you soon. Have a great one, and thanks for showing up.